Romans 12:2 says, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will." This verse offers wisdom about the relationship between our minds and our transformation and how it can impact our spiritual growth. From a psychological perspective, our minds play a crucial role in shaping our thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors. When our minds are not transformed, we can easily fall into patterns of thinking and acting that are not healthy or productive. This can limit our growth and prevent us from living our best lives. Do you want to live your best life? I do. From a spiritual perspective, the renewing of your mind mentioned in the verse is a process of transforming our thoughts and beliefs to align with God's will. When our minds are transformed, we are able to test and approve what God's will is for our lives. I like the Message translation from this verse. It says, "Don't become so well adjusted to your culture that you fit into it without even thinking. Instead, fix your attention on God. You'll be changed from the inside out. Readily recognize what he wants from you and quickly respond to it. Unlike the culture around you, always dragging you down to its level of immaturity, God brings the best out of you, develops well-formed maturity in you." If you struggle constantly with knowing what God's will is for your life, then I encourage you to do a mind check. Do you think more like Christ or more like the culture? Are you more careful to pursue the things that society tells you to pursue, or are you concerned more with walking the way of Christ? If you are inundated with culture and society, then your filter is dirty and it's impacting your ability to hear and see clearly. Start by removing the distractions that feed you culture over Christ. You may have to minimize the amount of social media content and reality TV that you consume in a given day. If you desire to live a transformative life, then you are encouraged to transform your mind. If your life is still the same, if you feel like you aren't fully aligned with God's will, if you believe that God has promised you more than what you see, then what thinking patterns do you need to challenge and change? For example, some have a poverty mindset, some have a scarcity mindset, and are often worried something will run out of money, time, support, love. Some have a self-sabotage mindset in which you actively choose to do things that'll delay you or ruin your chances of success. Write them down and begin working on changing those mindsets. That's your success work.